Okay, let's dive right into this explainer and untangle two terms that absolutely dominate our digital age right now, but honestly get confused all the time. We're talking about artificial intelligence and machine learning. Look, if you've scrolled through your feed for even 5 seconds today, you've definitely heard these buzzwords thrown around. But we're going to strip away all the dense jargon and break down exactly what they mean, how they relate to one another, and frankly, why they are changing pretty much everything. Right off the bat, let's just address the elephant in the room. Are AI and machine learning the exact same thing? Because so many people assume these terms are completely interchangeable. You'll constantly hear someone say AI when what they really mean is machine learning, and vice versa. But here's the deal. While they are incredibly closely related, they are fundamentally different concepts. Machine learning is actually just a subset of artificial intelligence. So that means all machine learning systems are a part of AI, but absolutely not all AI systems use machine learning. So here is our roadmap for the explainer today. We're going to cover 1, the AI umbrella, 2, enter machine learning, 3, how machines actually learn, 4, diving into deep learning, and finally 5, why this matters today. Let's get right to it. Okay, starting off with section 1, the AI umbrella. So, what exactly is artificial intelligence? Well, simply put, AI is all about giving machines or computer systems the ability to perform tasks that would normally require human intelligence. We're talking about complex things like reasoning, understanding language, recognizing patterns, and problem solving. The primary overarching goal of AI is to create systems that can simulate aspects of human intelligence and operate completely autonomously in really complex, unpredictable environments. Basically, it's that grand vision of creating a machine that can actually think. And the crazy thing is, you interact with this broad umbrella of AI every single day. These are not just sci-fi concepts from the distant future anymore. Whether you're asking Siri or Google Assistant to set a quick timer, using facial recognition to seamlessly unlock your phone, translating a menu while on vacation, or brainstorming with ChatGPT, you are experiencing AI. Even self-driving cars navigating through busy city traffic fall under this massive umbrella. It is already so deeply woven right into our daily routines. Moving on to section 2, enter machine learning. Now, if AI is the broad goal we just talked about, what exactly is machine learning? Well, machine learning is a specific branch of AI that actually enables computers to learn from data and improve their performance without being explicitly programmed for every single task. So the really crucial point here is that instead of a human sitting down and painstakingly writing out thousands of lines of code to cover every possible scenario, machine learning algorithms ingest raw data, identify patterns within that data all on their own, and then use those patterns to make their own predictions or decisions. And the best part, they actually improve over time. To put that into perspective, think of an older role-based digital thermostat. The code says, if the temperature is greater than 35 degrees Celsius, then turn on the fan. That is technically AI. The machine is making a decision autonomously, but it never actually learns. It'll just do that exact same thing forever. Contrast that with a modern machine learning system. That system looks at your daily habits, the weather outside, the time of day, and it literally learns the patterns to predict exactly when you're going to want that fan on, without you ever having to write a specific rule for it. So while AI can definitely exist without machine learning, it's machine learning that makes modern AI so incredibly powerful. A great way to visualize this entire ecosystem is to think of it like a set of nested Russian dolls. Artificial intelligence is that big, broad outer shell encompassing everything. You pop that open, and nested inside is machine learning, which is a highly effective technique used to achieve AI. And then, if you open up the machine learning doll, you're going to find an even more specialized subset called deep learning nested right inside that one. Let's move to section 3, how machines actually learn. I know it can sometimes sound like literal magic, but every single machine learning system goes through this exact 5-step journey. First up is step 1, data collection. Data is the fuel here. Without it, the machine learns absolutely nothing. Next is step 2, data preparation. This is just cleaning that data up so the computer can actually understand it. Then comes step 3, model training. This is the core part where the algorithm starts hunting for those hidden patterns we talked about. Step 4 is testing and evaluation, making sure the model's actually accurate and not just blindly guessing. And finally, step 5, prediction and deployment, where the polished model goes out into the real world to solve real problems based on what it learned. Now, zooming in on that training phase for a second, algorithms generally use one of 3 main methods to learn. First is supervised learning, which is kind of like using flashcards. You give the computer labeled data with the right answers already attached so it can learn from them. Second is unsupervised learning, where you hand it a giant pile of raw, unlabeled data and essentially say, hey, go find the hidden patterns on your own. And third is reinforcement learning, which is literally training by trial and error. It uses rewards for good decisions and penalties for bad ones. Honestly, it's very much like training a new puppy.
All right, section 4, diving into deep learning. So what is deep learning? As we saw in our Russian doll analogy earlier, deep learning is a highly specialized, advanced area of machine learning. The real secret sauce here is that it uses artificial neural networks with many, many different layers, which are actually designed to mimic the way the human brain processes information. These networks can literally contain billions of parameters. Deep learning is the real heavy lifter right now. It is the core technology powering our most jaw-dropping modern breakthroughs, from advanced speech and image recognition to natural language processing to the incredibly popular generative AI architectures behind tools that can write a full essay or create original art from just a simple text prompt. Which brings us to our final section, Section 5, Why This Matters Today. To firmly summarize the key difference we've explored throughout this explainer, AI focuses on the broad, ambitious goal of creating intelligent systems. Machine learning, on the other hand, focuses on the specific, data-driven technique of enabling those systems to learn. Basically, AI is the ultimate destination we're trying to reach, while machine learning is simply one of the most effective vehicles we use to actually get us there. And understanding this distinction matters deeply, because machine learning is no longer just some abstract computer science experiment. It is currently out there analyzing massive data sets to automate decisions, improve efficiency, and predict future outcomes across literally every critical global industry. In healthcare, it's predicting patient risks before they happen. In finance, it's detecting credit card fraud in milliseconds. From optimizing crop yields in agriculture to completely streamlining manufacturing and personalizing education, machine learning is the engine that's driving the next industrial revolution. And you know what? This is really just the beginning. The future of AI and machine learning is practically boundless. As computing power and data storage technology continue to explode, the boundaries of what these systems can learn and achieve are only going to expand. We're looking at a near future where intelligent systems will radically transform everything from incredibly complex scientific research to our most basic daily routines. I mean, it's already predicting complex protein structures to help cure diseases in a fraction of the time it used to take. These systems are going to become vastly more capable and seamlessly integrated into the very fabric of our everyday lives. So now that you know exactly what goes on under the hood of these incredible technologies, and you actually understand the real difference between artificial intelligence and machine learning, I'm going to leave you with this question to ponder. As these intelligent systems integrate further and further into our world, how will machine learning transform your specific industry, your job, or your daily life? Keep an eye out because the changes are happening right now, all around us. Thanks for joining me on this explainer, and keep learning.